Hello, and thanks for joining me. Well, it's going to be a short little video. It's basically just to announce that I've got some more cutoff tools in stock on my web store. The first batch went incredibly fast, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Seemed to be very popular. Just a heads up, if you put in a stock request when they're not in stock, it's hard for me to reply to, so just keep checking back. The web store will allow me to do that, but they want me to pay for it, and it's a free web store, and I keep costs down by doing that. So anyway, just keep checking back. So I want to outline what you need to do to succeed when you're using this tool. It's pretty simple to use, but let's get into that. Okay, first thing we got to do is establish the feed rate. And to do that, well, first of all, the feed rate needs to be between 1 and 2 thousandths per chuck revolution. My cross slide needs to go in 1 to 2 thousandths for every chuck revolution. But most lathes do not have that indicated on the quick change, and you got to calculate that. So the way to do that is I put a piece of tape on here, and I got it in back gear, so it's running pretty slow. I've engaged the cross slide, and I can lay my finger on there and I can feel that tape there. Then I look over here on my dial, and I go to the next hole number and I start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That moved 10 thousandths, and I got 10 revolutions on my chuck. For my lathe, that's an ideal feed rate. That's 1 thousandths per revolution. You can go up to 2, but my lathe cannot handle that. The belt starts slipping. So the next step is to set the surface speed per minute. And it needs to be at or a little bit slower than the calculated speed. For high-speed steel, which is what you want to calculate it for, that's 100 surface feet per minute. On 5/8 stock, that calculates to 600 RPM, I think. And my lathe doesn't go 600. It goes that fast. It's just, it'll be too fast. So I'm going to start at 440 surface feet per minute. Like I said, a little bit slower is fine. Faster usually doesn't work very good. First thing to do is set the tool height. You can have it very slightly high. Just pin a rule between the tip of the tool and your stock. And if this is vertical, you're on center. That's a little bit high. Let's go a little lower. Close enough. A little bit high sometimes avoids that little nub in the middle. Okay. Take it out of back gear here. This oil bottle is essential. You can put the tip of that oil bottle right in the cut and use a very small amount of oil, and you won't have any oil slinging. Okay, let's give it a shot. A little bit of squeaking goes away after the tool gets under load. Auto feed really does work better with this tool, as long as it's not too fast. I don't know what the limits are. The limits for my lathe are about 1 thousandths per chuck revolution. There we go. Beautiful. Anyway, I'll put the links down below in the description to my web store. Appreciate you joining me. And remember, the stock requests, I see them, but it's hard for me to reply to them, so keep checking back. I've also got, I think, one tap wrench. I'm waiting for more parts and a few other odds and ends. Be sure and check it out. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Be sure and subscribe and ring that bell.